It was the earthquake. 100% sure it was the earthquake. That would be my guess. Earthquake just making things not cooperate. Also, reminder, when we are done with raid, you'll want to make sure you set, when Ruby's ready, but you'll want to make sure you send your characters back to your homes decently quick. Servers go down an hour after we end, and data center and world travel gets disabled 30 minutes before that.
They're doing that thing again?
They didn't do it last night, it's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was last night too, but yeah, apparently it's tonight.
Are they just posting to Dynamist? Or
no, they're all the servers are going down for like 4-hour maintenance and hot fixes.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Ruby's getting out. So
okay, so. I'm starting. Are we doing 15? I forgot.
Yes. Yep.
The brute bomber has muffled its way into the ring.
Are we done?
Risky's game crashed.
Oh. Yes, it did.
I couldn't mute fast enough, so that's why I jumped to the ball.
You're okay. You're all good. I saw you hit the wall, and it was like, I wonder what happened. And when I just looked over to the side after, I was like, oh, I see the Pokeball. That explains it.
Don't drink the orange Fanta.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it could be orange.
Now I want a Fanta.
If your Fanta looks like this, you were doing something wrong.
Oh.
Who has the mind thing that can be in the bag?
Pantomime?
Yeah.
Yep, wait. Space and verify.
Oh, they're back. Ready truck.
He's still loading in.
It's still loading, probably.
He's here. Wait, never mind.
Wait, no, you are supposed to face the other way. So you fall into the lava.
Well, we jumped into it.
I was thinking the fall.
Oh, where you flop backwards.
Yeah, where you fall and just roll around in the lava.
Flop back neutrally though, like into the back to the center.
Yeah, if you face the mid.
You jump out far and then you land back in, so I think it just brings it right back to the middle.
I mean, out first.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenge is still standing.
Out pairs. Proxy at A. Pairs. Pairs. Witches. North south. Towards mid. Behind him. Perfect.
Is a throat.
Disqualified.
My word, you just assaulted the referee!
In and spread. You knock that from B into spread. Spread. Punches. Okay. Chains
Hello.
next. Look at who you're hooked to.
Ho-ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those enemies!
2 is where we will end. Move to 2. Use after, out pairs, out pairs. Punches.
Bombs.
2s and feeds coming up.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
DPS are spreading first at 3. Supports are spreading.
Knock back pairs.
Pairs. Not back in. Okay.
Oh shit!
That was lucky.
I gave
It's
you.
happening again.
Yeah, I was gonna say she crit the shield.
Shit! It's happening again. It's
An earthquake?
Earthquake?
not. It's happening again.
Oh shit.
Get out of center, get out of center, get out of center.
Yep, don't be in center.
Field, power the
Supports are short.
Yep.
Yes, supports are short. So I'll just call them in order. So Shira's breaking. Sumi will break now. Dante will be next. And me. Yep, we're okay. Cat next.
Wait, no.
He's alright. Next one should be risky. Macy
Oh god.
and Ruby.
You want me?
No, wait. You have plenty of time.
I know, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm asking. You want
Yeah,
me
no,
just to
you-
wait it out?
Yeah. I mean, everyone was full health. That's why I was like, just whenever.
Yeah, but I'm just casting still. I don't want to move. That's. I'm saying if that's okay or not.
I mean, yeah,
Asking
it's
if that's
fine.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's 2 inches behind you. I think you can manage the slide cast if you had to, but you're fine.
I mean, just so long as his debuff doesn't wear off, right? When he dies.
That's not good.
He had
Now we're
8
okay.
seconds
Too
on
early.
it.
Yeah, he had time. It's all good. Okay.
I'll keep it
Twos,
now,
so I'll see your
anyways.
pop
Yeah.
window.
Oh shit! I didn't get caught.
It's okay. It's all good.
Might as well do it now.
Punches coming.
I'll faint first.
Present.
So it's gonna be
Partner.
pairs, pairs.
5 hits.
2. Third one. Fourth one. Out. In. Knockback next. And then pairs after. Back into pairs. Nice job.
Tethers.
Alright, we got fuses. So just dodge the bombs normally. Safe corner will be 3 to start.
Bombs first.
And then look who you're hooked to. Look who you are hooked to. It'll be the boss plus 1 guy. Dodge the bombs when they explode. First set, move into them. Move now. Get away from the other ones. Make note of who you're hooked to. 3 will end up being the safe corner. Make sure you get by his cleave too. Move to 3 now. Move to 3 now. It's okay. Spread out. Spread out.
Pretty bad day of turning it right.
Get away from the jump. Spread. Oh. Damn.
Oh no.
Yeah. No,
Does that happen to this double on my body?
No. Just weren't healed enough. I tried to throw the Indom and it didn't go.
We're fucked, huh?
Yeah, we're
Yes, we are. Definitely.
We are done. Practice? Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
there's... so the only things coming up after that particular mechanic would be the rotation. And so hopefully everyone... Well, yeah, but the towers are the same as the first time minus a punch at the end. So, all good. Yep. Yeah, just listen to calls and we'll be all good. That was my bad. I should have tossed more there. So, all good. Let's just run it back.
Are you getting any lag?
Why would you
None
say
there.
something?
I was just asking.
Why would you fucking put that into the universe?
Bruh.
My chair just jumped and I was like, oh shit. But I'm fine. I'm counting down.
No. To answer your question, no, it was fine, that pull.
Oh yeah, new internet or
Yeah, it seemed fine, that pull. Just know how the jinxing goes. I don't trust it. So the out first. Out pairs. Proxy at C into spread. Spread. Punches. Back towers next. South. Second tower, mid. And back behind. Nice job. Nice job.
Don't mind me, the throat's a bit parched.
Who's coming in like 10 seconds?
Use Seraphism at the beginning of the fuse clock.
I throw it like after a couple hits. I can throw it earlier for that.
No,
is better,
if you
but-
can cover the back half, because I didn't have it.
Yeah.
In spread,
Out-
in spread,
or- yeah.
in spread.
Ruby, you don't want to be there. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I can cover the back half. That's fine.
That's why I
Knock
was
back from A into pairs.
asking Ruby
Yeah.
to hold.
Yeah, no, I can Seraphism the DPS or the support, whichever half is second.
It was.
It was pairs.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pairs. It was pairs. It was pairs. Okay.
There's.
Yep. Chains next. Find the one that's hooked to you. He starts doing that.
Ho-ho! Change up now! There's no escaping those elements.
Gonna end at 4. 4 will be the safe spot.
Pairs.
In pairs. In pairs.
Oh.
Punches.
Their prize.
It's okay.
Okay. Infuse mechanic. DPS spread first at 1. Support spread. Knockback from D into pairs. Knockback. Pairs.
What?
My arms didn't go up.
Aye, the challenger went down hard.
Oh no.
We got doubled.
Yeah, we're dead.
We can ours link that.
Yeah, my
Yes.
arms didn't go off.
Is it over already?
I clicked it and it just decided it didn't want to go off today.
You can cook at half of the taskbar. I just do it early.
If you use it there, it's a backup for his
Mhm.
combo.
Yeah. Because I always do it.
No, I literally just clicked it and it just didn't go. So it wasn't a too early thing. It didn't register. I clicked it.
Stupid game.
Yeah, I arm's length every single one of those jumps.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh, but the challenger still standing!
Clock spots. No, I'm gonna go out spots. Out and spots. Proxy at A into a spread. Spread. Punches. Back towers at A and C. A and C. Back to mid. Behind.
Oh my!
jump mid, do his thing.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
I have the reprisal. Or the spread or stack.
In first. In pairs. Knock back from B into pairs. Pairs.
My pair.
You're a tank, so it's okay. You're like the one person who could live that. Or me with a really handy Sage crit shield or some type of shield, but
I feel a little safer with someone next to me. I'm just kidding.
look at who you're tethered to. Ffxiv. 4 will be the final spot. In spread. In spread.
I have the reprise. And then for the 2 afterwards.
Punches.
Oh, active bumps first.
Speed 2s. Infuse 2. Supports are spreading at 3. DPS spread. Knockback from D into spread. Knockback into spread. Spread. I got Ruby. Alright, fuse field. DPS are short. DPS are short. Alright, Catherine Kiz. Steel break next. Macy third. Ruby. Hers. Sumi. Dante. And I'm just gonna let this hit me on its own. It'll get here in a second. That terrified me.
Couldn't drive by.
That fucking terrified me because I thought you hit the fuse instead of me.
I don't think I can.
Ah, you can,
Kill
and
yourself.
it will
Oh, you can?
it will one shot you. Yeah, it'll one shot
shit.
you.
I didn't know
That's
that.
why I was like,
Good to know.
yeah, no, that you're all good. That was just a terrifying situation.
2 minutes up now.
Yep.
Soon, yeah.
Well, they're rolling.
Yeah, they're
now.
probably.
Yeah, they're drift. Yours are drifted slightly because of death, I think, but
What was this spread?
his chains. It's nothing right now. It's gonna be pairs at the end.
Partner.
Pairs at the end. 5 punches first. 1, 2, kick. 3, out. In. Knock back. After the knockback, it'll be pairs. Pairs. Nice job. Okay, fuses. Dodge the bombs first. Gonna be at 1. That's the bombs from 1. Look at the 2 you get hooked to. Him plus 1 other. Note which one that is. Ready to dodge the bomb shortly. Dodge the bombs. Look at the one you're hooked to. Make sure you get hit by that one. Final safe spot will be 4. Going to 4. That's okay. Pairs, proxy at C.
Okay.
Proxy at C into pairs.
Oh,
Oh no, so shy.
Just gonna do that just to get her up. Fine.
I'll reppin.
how did I live?
Oh, be careful, I have a
Carefully.
cluster.
Yeah, no, I was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. It's fine. I should not have done that. I should have just healed through it and then done the race. I was thinking I had more time than I did.
Did you third eye?
So,
Oh,
I
yeah, that
shielded.
was-
I shielded her too, but
Okay, I always third eye, but third eye's not enough to live a long time.
You got Tarchol, so you got 10% from that and whatever shield Ash gave you.
yeah, I threw an Ablo at her.
What? I'm staying down.
Well, thank you.
Yep. All good. That's okay. That run was incredibly messy to begin with anyway, so. I think
I'm not
every
100%
newbie-
why I died. I'm guessing double hit? I don't
Maybe.
Or was that were you not with me?
I was with you. You were really low health. You had like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you weren't full for
yeah, you
sure,
weren't even
but
close. You had like 20% health. You actually started trying to run away from me because I thought we... But no, you were, we still hit each other.
But the challenger's still standing.
it's all good. Alright. Out pairs. Out pairs. Proxy at B into pairs. Pairs. Okay. Knockback towers. BD. BD. Knock back to mid. And knock back behind.
I like it when he chooses us.
I really wish they wouldn't have him face C for this for whatever damn reason.
That's where his biggest fans are.
Uh-huh.
Me? Just kidding.
They're outside. He's looking at the door.
My word, you just distorted the
The copy pasta, I have red.
In spread. Knockback from C into spread. Spread. Ah. Punches.
Wait, this is your invuln, right?
Yeah, this man.
Okay. Just I forgot.
Okay. After this will be chain deathmatch. Look at the clones, see which one you're hooked to.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping danger!
Get into your cleave. 4 will be the final spot. Move to 4. In pairs. In pairs. Fuse. Rolling in. Fuses as well. DPS first at 3. Spread. Spread.
Yeah.
Proxy at B into pairs. It's odd.
Maybe just damage.
Yeah, it was just damage. It's just odd.
I think we need to be up for this.
Are we gonna be able to get him?
No.
I have to kill myself again.
It's just gonna be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm short. I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah,
just
the
one and
whole
one.
order's all goofy. So that's part of what's weird here. But yeah. I was gonna say we can probably just reset it. It's probably the smartest way to do this. Because the order was gonna go goofy because it gave Cat short and the rest were on support and
I had a short as well.
okay, they gave the
It was-
DPS
it was
shorts, but I
DPS
was
short.
also short. Yeah, I was also short, so that's why it just got weird. That's okay.
So we need more mid on that.
Yeah. No, pretty much. That's fine. I'll save Sarah for it.
I tried to extol, but I don't know if you guys are too far. Or I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I can. I think I'm right there. That's a good call.
I wouldn't have it there for that. Oh, I have the spread. Oh, I have the spread partner. And then the raid wide. But after that, I don't have it anymore.
I might have a reprisal there.
Okay, I start.
Like I said, I can also save a stack there for soil.
The true bomber has buckled in.
'Cause I don't think we died by much, so.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenge is still standing.
Out pairs. Out pairs. Right. Proxy at B. Into pairs. Into pairs. Pairs. Which is... Okay. BD. BD.
I'm confused. Why did I just get confused?
Okay, you made it. Knock back to mid. And then knock back behind him. Nice job.
It's a bit parched. Wonder what he says in German and French and Japanese.
I don't know how that would translate, but probably something similar.
My word, you just assaulted the referee!
In.
I have read.
In spread. Knock back from D into spread. Spread. Tag will be next. And the one that you're hooked to.
Oh, take care of that! There's no escaping those animals.
3. 3 will be the final spot.
I like the newbies there.
Out pairs, out pairs. Punches.
You should know that I have a short
Okay. Fuses. DPS are spreading first at 1. Spread. Knockback, or sorry, proxy at C. Proxy at C into spread. Thing. Spread. Okay. I was just too close.
That's same here.
It's okay, we can recover.
Yeah.
We spill this next though. We probably need people.
They just have to get them roasted.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm going as fast as I can.
The infernal
Yeah, that was
No,
an
it's
issue.
still a wipe.
challenge of response.
It's, I mean, it's not a wipe, it's just everyone needs to be on the thing.
Well, didn't it mess everything up again?
No,
only
just
took 1%.
first short. Yeah, just first short go.
Okay. I'll hit it.
Yep. It should be, yep.
We have
And whoever's
we
on
have
the
only
last short.
The
Okay,
last,
we're fine. We're fine.
a too
Yep,
fast.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's just reset it.
Well, it's taking too long.
Yeah. No, that was my bad. I needed to back out further. I thought I would live that drop off with the soil and the shield, but apparently it was too close.
No worries.
Yeah, because that was the first one of the last 4 set, and it was already almost into him, and there's no way.
Yeah, it's all good. Alright. Let's focus up, be safe on those jumps. Mainly me, and we'll be fine. Be safe on them, make sure we get far enough back.
Blow you to smithereens. The brute bomber has muffled his way.
You know what? I can just pre-pop Veil on us.
it's fine. Yeah, no, we should just do it right. Like, I don't think we need to flip around too much to get.
Oh,
us
no,
there.
no, no. I mean, I was talking to myself. I mean, for in the beginning, I should just pre-pop build before count.
I understand. I understand. I think you were talking about for that. I was like, no, we don't need to go that deep into this. Out. Pairs. Like, we need to just stop getting ourselves killed with that and we'll be okay. Proxy at C. That'll be spread. Spread. Punches. Knockback towers next. VD, boy dog.
Oh my god.
It gets a
Me too,
GG.
believe.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, let's reset this.
Yeah.
Just reset it.
Some bullshit? What the fuck?
I might mess up the angle there.
On the first one, just have to be, I'm guessing, just slightly off, I would assume.
That was too close.
Yeah, the angle on the first one is really, really, really tight. Just slightly too far to the left, and it's in really wrong. Or slightly too close to the center, and suddenly the margin of error is really, really small.
Just gotta get to that sweet spot right in between the two arrows.
The Brute Bomber has muscled his way into the ring!
Much better. I can get it back faster.
Even I felt that one! Oh, but the challenge is still
Be
standing!
clock spots or pairs and out. Clock spots, out. Proximity at B into pairs. Pairs. And jumps. Back towers. BD. Dog. Knock back to mid. Knock back behind him.
He finally chose us. Only took a bajillion times.
Out of the way, please. I have rep.
Just assaulted the referee!
In. Pairs. From C into spread. Knockback. Spread after. Spread.
I appreciate you knock back over. I was looking for you, and I was scared you were gonna come up real fast.
They just
Safety is good.
chains next. Look at the one you're hooked to. Note of which one it is.
Ho ho! Change after! There's no escaping vengeance!
3 will be your safe spot at the end. Or, sorry, 2. 2 will be the safe spot at the end. Move to 2. In spots. In spots.
I have rep.
That's okay.
Punches next.
Bombs time.
Use mechanic coming up.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
Supports first at 3. DPS spread. Knockback from B into spread. Knockback into spread. Spread.
Nice.
Good job.
Go do the knife.
Use thing next.
Out of center.
Yep.
The infernal
Supports are short.
the challenge of the
Supports are short. Gyro will break first. Natsumi. Dante next. Enemy. Cat's breaking. Risky will go next. Macy. And then Ruby whenever it hits you. There we go. Alright,
We're
good stuff.
taking over. We're taking over your spot.
Buster.
Oh, window.
Pots and 2s.
I'm voking.
Special. It's gonna be a spread. 5 hits. 1 hit. 2. 3. 4. Out. In. Knockback knocks. And then spread immediately after. Spread. Nice job. Good job. Gonna get fuses, dodge those first, and then we'll deal with the tether mechanic.
1.
Go into 1, or yeah, on the 1. Dodge the fuses. Look at the ones you're hooked to. Make sure you know which one you need to get hit by. Move. It's gonna be 1. Onto 1. Onto 1. It's okay. Get the raise. He proxy at A. Proxy at A into pairs. Proxy at A into pairs. Get away from A.
They're back on their feet. What great.
Really? That goes through that?
You
That's
sledged. You sledged. That's
Oh,
why
you're
it went
right.
through it.
If you got close. I saw you appear next to me. I was like, that's neat, but he is very dead if all these lust rates don't hit in time.
Better me than you, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good. We're fine. We're doing all right. You just gotta keep it up. Be more than okay. Okay. Yep. Next will be the infernal spin. So we'll go in behind the thing that we have to watch for the spin. Make note of where your clock spots are, remembering the melees and so swapping. So. Okay, behind the rotation. Start moving, dodging the things as you can. Get to your clock spots. It's going to be pairs out. Pairs out.
Flip.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Good job.
Punches.
Hi, bro. Oh, never mind, you
I
have
will
it.
think in 1 second.
I'll cover the ride.
It's gonna wear off though.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
He's okay. All good? Okay. Then after this, we will have the barrage. Same as the last time, except the last one you want to get knocked away from his punch. North-south. North-south. So you'll go to your tower. Knock back towards mid. Knock back towards the B half of the room. Corners of B. Watch the dash. Cross sides, cross sides, cross sides. Run fast. It's okay. Punches.
I hope they'll.
Or no, tank buster. I mean, excuse me, tank buster.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, should be a tank buster.
I do it last minute because last time I died to this. Hitting it too early.
Yep.
Well, do you need me to come?
Just gotta burn it hard.
Oh, you got it.
The LB at it. It'll die. Or it
Think
should
we have-
die. Yeah.
One
Should
last spot.
I can't lose. I won't.
I'll spread an Nablo for this just to be safe. But yeah, just burn hard.
Is this
Everything you can throw. Pots as well. It's not a 2-window. Just pot if you haven't.
Is this
Make sure it
right?
dies.
This
This
isn't
isn't
range,
range.
but there's still
It-
lots
it's-
of things. It's not right
I was
away.
gonna say it's the same punch mechanic he did
That's all.
before. So just kill it. But yeah, it's 5 punches.
You didn't spread
followed by
that,
an
though.
out. Yeah.
I don't think
No, it
that,
didn't.
but
It did. No, it didn't spread. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. I hit the
got
button.
scared for a second.
It's okay. No, I noticed it right as you said it. I was like, oh, it didn't spread. Well, that's dumb. But it's all good. I appreciate the heads up though, because like I said, I didn't quite notice it off the gate. Okay, so this should be decently easy. Let me go to my thing here. Okay, so this goes to Ruby.
Ruby, if you
Macy
didn't like
and
this,
Risky, can you both toss me a random quick?
Ruby, if you didn't like this fight on Picto, I would suggest trying Summoner first on the other one. There's a
No.
lot of moving, like a
That's
lot
okay.
of moving.
Okay, so that'll
If
go.
I
to
go
Macy.
into a fight that I don't learn while learning the class, I'm gonna have a harder time.
Okay, so solvent thing will go to Macy, which means the twine goes to Risky, and the pants go to Cat. Okay, there we go. Easy enough.
Yippee.
Okay, that's marked off. That goes for Ruby.
Fucking love pants.
Put your pants on.
Trying to see what's supposed to be melted.
Yeah, why wouldn't we give the solvent to Risky since he wasted the tomes on the weapon?
One because Macy can also do it. Was the thought
I mean, I also have the time.
because she also has the tome weapon. That was the only reason I split it was because
Oh, okay.
both.
Yeah, because we didn't, I guess, technically.
The only reason I haven't bought it is I haven't had a chance to get the tones.
Yeah, that was the thought behind it, was everyone was going to come out of it with something, and those two are the two that can use it. So if those two are the two that can use it.
But I guess my thing is he literally already bought the weapon, so she could have bought gear and used the twine. He can't use the twine. Because he already bought the weapon.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That was a misstep on my part then. I didn't quite think of that.
Because if she hasn't spent the tomes on the weapon yet, she could just use the tomes on a piece of gear and use the twine, whereas he has to sit on the twine now. But
yeah,
I thought
no,
he was waiting anyways. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. That's my bad. That is my bad.
That's all right. The DPS checks are 0.
Yeah, they're not there. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, just roll ahead with it.
Yippee!
I'm just getting my materia set up.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I was thinking he had a left side piece, but I keep forgetting.
I mean,
It's
to
weak
be fair,
too.
he should have spoke up that he bought the weapon already, and then Macy could have been like, "Oh, well, I didn't buy mine yet," and then it could have kind of sorted itself out. But
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I was thinking, I keep forgetting this tier in particular. We didn't get the advanced tomes where everybody would, in theory, have multiple pieces there. That's just a misstep on my part. That I forgot is a weird quirk of the first fight, but
How did people get universal tombstones already? Or is that from 2 or 3 or something?
second fight. Second fight. That was the second fight.
A universal tombstone is also 8 of the swords, right? Or whatever.
7, I think.
Yeah, 7.
7 swords.
Yeah, there's 7 swords or the other thing. But yeah, sorry about that, Risky. That's
We
my
should
bad.
be at 3 of them right now, I think, right?
I didn't even think about it. I've had a migraine for 2 days, so I haven't capped yet this week, so I just hadn't bought it before today.
Like I said, if he would have spoke up, because he's the one who knows he bought the weapon, he should have. It's not even a thing about being fed. It's the who gets the use out of it.
Gets us the use this week,
Since
yeah.
he didn't buy the weapon yet, then it could have worked out really well.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's all good.
Like if
It's
she
all
had
good,
her
we
weapon,
gotta-
it would have literally just worked out the same.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. I was gonna say he hits his buttons. We should be fine regardless. But let me know when I didn't see who those two were. But
Oh, I was alt tabbed. It might have been me. I'm ready.
No, I'm still figuring out my materia. I'm almost done.
it's all good. Like I said, the check should not be an issue here regardless. So
Yeah.
as long as we're clean, the check should not be any type of problem. So it'll work out, and then when he gets a piece next week, he'll just be able to
So,
upgrade it right there.
My
So,
question
I'm
to
ready.
you is, are we doing the normal PF witch hunt, where it's like, as far as first, it's always support first? Support
Yes.
range? Yeah.
that was the plan. Yeah.
I
The
just wanna
plan
make
was
sure.
to do the plan was to do the normal supports first, either close or far, depending on how we're doing that, and then depending on what we need, basically supports first, then the DPS. I don't know if there was another way to do that, but
Well, like,
that's
I think Buck said the toolbox changed, because like when we went into PF after doing it with the group, we killed a bunch of people. Because it was like, if it's widening so range support goes first, if it's narrow, melee support goes first, but I guess they go off of the color and not the cast.
that is weird.
Wait.
Yeah.
what?
The only way I
want
know
the
of
color.
doing it, the only way I know of doing it is obviously you go based off who's baiting based off the color,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
always the support
Support
always
first,
do
yeah.
their thing first, and then
Yeah.
the DPS go after
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same. It was just off of which melee or ranged support goes first.
We should take a short break and give people a chance to study at least the first few minutes of P4.
Well, I figured we'd just go in and pull for like 10 minutes or whatever, and then we could do that. But
I just don't.
I'd
think-
rather prefer just pull because I learn by seeing, not by video.
was my thought.
I
But
didn't think we were going to get very far going in 4 blind, but we can do whatever y'all want.
I think
Like I
it's
said,
good a colleague that maybe we
it'll-
could get.
we'll be okay. We'll get close enough. We'll get to the point I need us to get to off the rip, I believe. So
My last question is: are we doing the brain dead sunrise, or are we sticking to normal sunrise?
Normal sunrise.
I was gonna say I'm not familiar enough with Brain Dead Sunrise to be able to even get markers down for that right now. So
Risky
The thought
has the markers, but I know we would probably.
they just doing regular Sunrise. I don't think regular Sunrise is hard enough to warrant Brain Dead,
Oh,
but
Dante's disconnecting.
that's just me. Because I know PF likes Brain Dead Sunrise, but I'm sure that's what they're doing because it's
I
PF
like
and-
these markers for Witch Hunt. These markers are amazing for Witch Hunt.
Well, they leave them the corner markers.
They leave the corners.
The cardinals get
interesting.
taken away, and if you look at the cardinal
Oh,
marker,
they moved
it's
the
literally the
cardinals.
shit on the floor. So you just stand in the front half or the back
I
half.
like my cardinal marker.
Oh, I agree with you. I was arguing with Box about it for a little bit because I just didn't want to lose the marker.
I don't want Brain Dead Sunrise. I hate it. No. I learned to do the other one.
I mean, I shot the Dragoon once. Ruby and Kat,
Hello.
Yeah,
you want to be on the corner of your markers because you're gonna be on the
Yeah.
corners.
at the
It's like
beginning
you're-
or
Okay,
where?
so well,
In
So-
is on the in corner, out is on the out corner.
Remember,
That's
he
the
hasn't
only
looked at
thing.
any of the mechanics yet, so he has no
yeah. So
context.
okay, so first things first, we're just gonna do this really quickly. We're gonna do standard spreads because the first mechanic we'll have to deal with will be some type of spread. So Ruby, you'll be up in the 4 corner. Cat, you'll be up in the 1 corner. The tanks will then be in that second row. So if you were, markers.
Here, just do the
But-
markers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just moving markers. Basically in this first row here, just for ease. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I was just
the
gonna.
markers was us.
Penis.
I
I
was
was
gonna
just
do it so
doing
everyone could
this.
stand in the markers over here.
Yeah, I was just doing very quick. The range you are in that first column, you'll always be resolving up there. Tanks will be resolving in in 2. Melee's resolving in 3. Healers in 4 for the first piece. And then sticking with your group 1 over here and group 2 over on that side where Shira is. So what I mean is the mechanic's gonna start, she's gonna jump, she's gonna do her dash across the room with the lasers. There will also be squares on the side shooting from the west side to the east side. You need to dodge the crosshatch, and then either the inside or the outside is going to explode. So you either need to be all the way out on the edge, or basically on the inside set, away from those explosions, but you all need to be on a separate tile.
Is it
So
full flush square? So is it like this line?
it's not a
right
full
here?
flesh square.
No, it's not. Like the
yeah.
out cleaves like all the way to like right here.
Okay. And
You
what
have
about
to be
the
like
Yes.
past. You have to be past this line on the floor to be out.
what about
But
the
don't
end?
run off. You can.
The in
is
you could be
pretty-
like right here. Like you could be right here on a square, like on the inside part of it. Just know she
Yeah.
does shoot a line down this
In the
center
middle.
part, so you can't be super mid.
Yeah.
But if you're
Yeah,
standing
you
like
wanna- you
center
wanna
of
be
your
like-
square, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to be like you're gonna either be up in the front here or in the back, depending on
Yep.
the edge shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, because then the east side will be shooting there. So you'll do that first part. That's the first deal right there. The next thing worth noting is she's going to throw some baits out. 4 people are going to get hit. It's going to be either all the supports or all of the DPS. Then she's going to show a color. That color is going to tell you what needs to happen in terms of who needs to take the next set of baits. That's going to tell you the first set of witch hunts. And I'm probably going to say this wrong because my brain's going to go fuzzy on me. If it glows purple, if I'm remembering purple right, purple is close, correct? Am I losing my mind here? Or do I have it
pink's near.
backwards?
Pink's near.
That
Pink is close. Purple is out.
Pink is close. That's what it was. I did that every time we did freaking Criterion too. So, yeah. So if she goes pink, if she goes pink, at what?
The Macy, look behind you.
Oh. If she goes pink, basically. Oh, I see.
They're there. Oh, what? Huh?
Well, yeah, because you could yeah, you can target that platform. I know. I'm surprised they're. Is that really what they do for brain dead?
No,
markers?
I just
Oh, I was like, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Anyway, so basically what's going to happen, whichever pair gets shot or gets jumped on the first time, you have to make sure that if you didn't take a jump off the start, so whether it's the DPS or the support, they need to bait all the next things. So, say all the DPS get jumped on, naturally one set is going to be correct because it's either going to be the healers are already out, or the tanks are already in, and the other group's just going to have to swap. So like the range would have to swap with the tanks if if it's an inside bait, the range would have to swap with the tanks. If it was a outside bait, the melee have to swap with the healers. Just so that we can force the baits to go correctly on the 4 people that didn't get jumped. After that happens, the new markers can come back. Everybody has a clock spot. Those clock spots are identical to every clock spot we've used up to this point, with the exception of the fact that Shira and I will be on 2 and 3, and the melee will be at B and D. She's then going to start Witch Hunt. Witch Hunt has 2 forms. Essentially, all you need to understand about it, there's 4 possible patterns, but there's really only 2. It's cursed and it's not cursed. Essentially, she's going to cast either narrowing or widening Witch Hunt and show a color. Colors correspond the same, so pink is an inside bait, purple's an outside bait, and they will alternate. The way we're going to solve that, either the basically tanks and melees are taking every close bait, healers and range are taking every far bait. There's always 2 baits. So, the calls you will hear will be something like healers out, tanks in, ranged out, melee in. Or, could be vice versa. Tanks in, healers out, so on. By how you are going to dodge this, there's 2 different ways that it'll happen. Your markers always bisect the circle. So if it's an in, you need to either be on the inside of your way marker, unless it's cursed. If it's an out, standing on those way markers on the back half of them, towards the edges of the room, will naturally save you from the out. If it is far, and it's just a normal, like, an out plus far, range just goes super far away. And then when you have the in baits go in, like real in, everybody else just dodge off your markers. If you hear me say it's cursed, it changes a little bit. What cursed essentially is going to mean, if you are arranged and you are baiting, you are standing on your marker on the edge of it, like on the inside edge of it, because she's doing an in plus a far. So the far bait has to be resolved inside her donut. Everybody else to counter that, get real inside. Like real inside. And then for the second half of it, it's a close bait, or it's a close bait plus an out. So everybody else just needs to respect that enough to get far enough away off your markers. Curse means you're basically not going to resolve anything on your marker. If it's regular, you'll just resolve it on your markers. But we can pull it and just kind of see it, because that'll probably help. But, yep. Let's see.
Just ignore what I'm doing in the channel.
Oh, okay.
Now you're making me want to look.
It's all good.
Okay,
like,
I see.
Just for later.
Oh yeah, we'll deal with the uptime spreads later. I would say, but for now we can kind of just pull and.
I know. I just wanted to pull the images out of the toolbox
Yep,
because they also fucking changed it again.
Ash, I'm gonna tell you, I am the worst at 3 in front and 2 behind. So if you die from it, I'm just sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
I would say
I know
yes.
exactly what you're saying, and that's why I
For
laugh.
me, my brain thinks 2 should be in the front and 3 should be behind because she's
Yeah,
always
because you're
facing
reading it north to south,
Yes,
right?
yes, and it
no.
throws me every time.
Oh, trust me, the number of times I got murdered by someone who just didn't stack with me was astronomical. So you are fine.
And the
Five
worst
seconds
thing
to
is, if
15.
you if you try to fix it, you gotta cross over the melee and kill them.
I would say to start 5 is fine. Yeah, no, you have to run past the melee and then you'll always kill them. Because...
Also, take her north at the start, please.
Yeah. So you'll want to keep her north.
Take her as close to the wall as you can. Doesn't have to be like super close, because she jumps to the wall like in the middle of the burst window.
Another thing worth noting, she hurts a lot. So just be aware of that. Okay.
Big thighs.
What the fuck happened to Ruby?
He was in the back
everyone
outside
ran
of
up
the
ahead, so I'm way back here.
He's in the back. Okay, so she's gonna jump. You'll dodge her cleave. And you also want to be on the back half of a platform. Back half of a platform. Because they're gonna shoot across the front. See it?
Oh my! The challenger went
Okay.
down hard.
Inside first. Inside back half of the platform.
What does that mean?
They're back on their feet. What great.
And then we need close baits. So melee or swapping with healers. And going outside. That's okay. We're just playing this out. So narrowing with an in bait, so that's a good thing. So tanks will be in first. So this is this is what we'll call normal. So everyone will be at their markers, on the inside tip of their markers. The tanks will be close. Then healers will go out. Everyone else staying near their markers. Then melee will go in. And then range will go out. So the best way to resolve that mechanic, so that everyone is on the same page with it, all of your markers will naturally protect you from the in and the out. So right now, while we have all those markers sitting there, essentially the markers kind of get bisected by the circle. So the best way I can describe it, so like if you see where I'm standing at C, if we are doing a regular, like it's an in, where I say like tanks in and it's narrowing, right here will resolve that for everyone else in such a way that you would not be too close. So at this corresponding point in your marker, so like here, or I can't move there, so I'll use Carby. So like if your spot was B, you know, which I know Risky knows what he's doing, but just using B as an example. If you were like, if it's narrowing and we need it, like we're doing an inside bait with an inside donut, standing where Carby is right now, or like for Cat, like you would be at this point of your marker. And then when the widening comes, like, so after the first in, it's an out, your movement is just going to look like that. You just go to the back half of your marker, then the next one goes out, and you would go back in, the melees would now be baiting, and then for your last one, Cat, you just do, you just do that. You just run super far out. Yep.
Yeah.
So you'll just run super far out, and the last baits will hit you. And Ruby, you would mirror that off of your marker.
So I have a question.
First. Yeah, what's up?
So I did the first dodge correctly, but then I took the second bait. Why?
People probably were dead.
There was dead people, I believe.
Was there? Okay.
If it was during the witch hunt with the like in out, then there was people
I
that
ordered
would start
one.
ships
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
water.
Yes.
Yep. So like I said, that's the first dodge. The only other way I'll explain the other one is, like I said, if it starts with a narrowing. So there's two possibilities. It'll either start with a narrowing, or it will start with it'll either start with a narrowing or a widening. Say it started with a narrowing and a far bait. What this would look like is Shira and I would be standing on this point. Everybody else, you need to be inside. You need to be inside decently far. Because if you're inside decently far, you won't get clipped. As soon as that goes out, everybody else, don't just move around your marker. If I say it's cursed, that's going to be your hint to take your bait on your marker, whether it's, whether you're taking a closer or far bait. And if it's cursed and you are not actively taking a bait, either get really far inside if we're going inside, or get really far away. Like, you don't obviously have to run super far, but you need to be further than everyone else, and the tanks are going to be the only ones, and the melee are going to be the only ones on their markers for that. So, you just need to respect that distance. Curse seems to happen a lot, so you'll get used to that. But yeah, so just wanted to make sure that part was explained. And to answer your question, Sumi, because I know you'd asked midway, I'm calling front half, back half. What that's in reference to is every tile. If you were so the way the mechanic essentially works is
Are you just calling the open spot?
I'm calling essentially either if you look at this tile back here, when the lines shoot off, the lines are going to be covering either the front half of every tile, i.e. like where 1 is on each respective tile, or 2. So I'm just telling you where the cleave is going.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know what you were saying.
So when I'm saying, so if I say back half, I'm basically telling you you need to be at the back half of your tile or where 2 is because the front half is getting blasted. So it's just a quick way for you to not have to worry about finding it, like, or forgetting it's there. And that will happen both times. The first time it happens, it will happen from the west side of the room. The second time it happens, it will happen from the east side of the room. So, yep. So that's how we will do that. But otherwise, like I said, this is kind of just a little bit of a learn by doing, so we'll do a couple polls of it, and then after Shira asks a question, of course. What's your question, Shira?
Can you put Carby on the back platform?
I don't believe so. No. I can't place that far.
Really?
Yeah, place doesn't reach... It, like, place doesn't... The furthest I can place, like if I'm standing right here, the furthest place will allow me to go.
It's irrelevant. But...
Yeah, no. So place stops working at this distance from myself. That's the furthest I'm allowed to place Carby.
That totally looks like it's that far.
It's not. the reticule disappears.
Okay.
Yeah, the game will not let me put Carby back there.
We lost our A marker.
Yeah, I'll get that markers back. Okay.
But yeah, so these markers are shimmying. Who did this?
What?
Markers shimmy.
But yeah, so like I said, we'll run it a couple times and then yeah. Okay, Risky's explaining that in there. Yeah, basically Ruby, everyone has to take one bait jump and can't take more than one bait jump.
I'll be real with you though, I'm watching his video and I don't know why he was jumped on a second time.
Was I even jumped on a second? No, there was the first. I took the 4 lightning.
No, I rewound and watched it, so he took it. Oh yeah, cat got raised, there was a death. So he,
yeah, that's...
so he got counted as the 4th person close enough.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying, was we did have a death there.
So you just have to be the 4th person close enough to her to take a second near bait.
Yes. If everyone's alive, that should never happen. Alright. Let's rapid fire some pulls. This thing rolling.
Can we do more than 5 seconds?
Sure.
Hello.
I'm assuming he has, because your rainbow is what? What's the cast?
It's a 5-second cast, basically.
It's a 5-second cast, yeah.
6 seconds it is. Yeah.
6 or 7 is fine. I just need a little heads up.
3-second cast it is.
Does Swift cast it forehead?
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Okay, so, watch your wings. You want to be at the front half of whatever platform you're on. Okay, so get ready to move. We're going to be in first, and on the back half of your squares.
Fucking hell.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Alright, and then we need to, close baits. Yeah, so Ruby, you were to, so this is a widening widening healer bait first. So, healers will be real far out by Macy.
Ooh, we also had 2 dead, so he may not...
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying it might help people to see what's happening, was my thought. So then the tanks would have gone in, and then the range would be out, because there's a widening first, and then the tank, or the melee would run in. So.
When you say back of my square, you're not talking about my marker, right?
I'm talking no. When I'm saying
Okay.
back of your square, I'm talking the room is segmented into 16 squares.
Oh, gotcha.
Your 2 squares are the northwest squares, so the 2 on the wall. Yeah, so like the square I have Carby in about a second. So like if it's an outside, you'll be all the way on the edge and that square Carby's in. Otherwise, you will be in this square. If it's an inside first. So yeah, you want to be in one of those 2 squares, and then Cat, you'll mirror the same thing on the other side.
Can I go farther?
Yep.
No, I cannot.
It's all good. We can just go. Just for the sake of mechanics, I'm not worried about damage on one bolt. So. Who does what now?
Ara.
Sumi did it better. Hold up.
What the? That wasn't even my full form.
She's ascended. That's what happened. Back. Find your tiles. Out.
Fuck, hate now.
Oh, shit.
Alright. DPS need to take it. DPS out. So healers and melee will swap.
Cursed pattern.
Okay. I got Sumi. This is a widening close. So in, tanks baiting first. Everyone else will be on their markers. Tanks will bait first.
They said widening.
I thought it's out.
It's out.
Oh, it is out. You're right. You're right. This is cursed. You're right. It is cursed. I am dumb.
Ow.
I missaw that. Sorry. My brain went dumb. So anyway, healers would go in, and then melee would be baiting, and then the range would be baiting on their marker. That's my bad. Brain went silly.
No, you're fine. I just heard you say it, and I've been waiting. No, it's a widening.
I don't know why I was thinking wide as a circle. That's fucking brain dead, but okay. Anyway, we'll just play this out so people can kind of see what's happening here for a second, but... So regardless, that'll be the first mechanic.
And I'll help you.
Okay, works for me. Works for me. Okay. So, on this one, you just want to be on a cardinal to start. She's going to cleave 3 blocks. If it gets hit twice, it's going to explode. So in this case, we either need to go to 2 or 4. She'll do a half room cleave. So in this case, half room cleave, we want to go up to 4, and then spread because she's got all the little circles around her.
Pat, you would be right here.
Okay.
Because I would be closest to the corner over here, and you come to the wall with
Oh wait, Macy.
Looking in at the box, is that what you're doing?
I was trying to shoot Shira. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and the worst part was you shot me as I was going to try to show Ruby his spot.
I
So,
was trying to shoot Shira. She was running.
okay, we're just gonna use... Right, we'll use 2 as a good
There's-
example. So,
Just you put the picture.
yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate
Sorry, we
that.
had a whole conversation in the channel, and now everything is like getting covered.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, so this is the picture for how that spread will look. If it's spread, that's pretty simple. If it's stacked, basically, the range will... Yep, there you go. Got it. So, that's how the stacks will look. And that will always be, in essence, looking in. So, like, Ruby, you and I would be, if it was at 1, we would be where, it basically just rotate it, is the best way I can describe it. So, like, if we had to go to 2, we would be on the north side. If we were going, sorry, not 2. If we were up at 4, we'd be on the north side. If we were at 1, we would be on the west side, or the east side of the room.
So
we were
the
at 2,
bad
we would be
tiny
south.
square is always to our left, right?
It's always to our it's always to our right. It's always to our right. For us, it's to our right. For Cat
It's
and Shira, it's to their left.
it's clockwise compared to our location.
It's counterclockwise to our location.
So we're south. So we're the dancer and scholar in this photo.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, got it.
You got it. Yep, you got it. We're the dancer and scholar in this photo. Yep, exactly. What she's posting there. So that's how that spread stack will work. Like I said, she will shoot 3 lasers. They will hit 2 things. One thing of note, there will always be a safe spot on each side. So it's either going to be 2 markers are going to get called as safe, or if you want the really fun ones, if we get lucky, I'm either going to call north or south. If I call north or south, it means just get to that half of the room because both of those tiles are safe, and then she's going to cleave one of them. But yeah. So that's the gist there. But like I said, we can run another pull or so, and then yeah. So we'll run we'll give it another run, and then, like I said, then we can take a quick 5 for people to look over stuff, and ask questions if they have them. We'll just roll it out.
I appreciate the background music.
Just bobbing my head. This is a jam.
They still haven't told us who sings the Honeybee song, and I'm really waiting for it. The CD release is going to be amazing because it's going to have to say who it was.
It's soaking.
Credit. Oh, the song.
I hope so. That would be amazing.
Risky said they already said who it was, and the artist put it on Twitter.
The artist that put the thing on back half of the tiles. The artist that put the things on Twitter that I saw was the one for this song.
Ow.
But maybe there was one for that too, and I just missed it.
Fucking
Out,
blonde.
out, out, out. DPS are baiting. Inside baits.
Oh, I'm supposed
Nice
to
job.
be. When you say that, I'm supposed to be inside the hitbox.
Okay, so we need to be in with
Everyone
far
on the
baits, so it's
hitbox.
cursed. Yep.
Everyone on the boss's hitbox.
Yep.
You can be all the way
Everyone on the
Get on the
hitbox.
hitbox. Get on the hitbox. Get on the hitbox.
Yep. It'll
Inside
bait
the
to the
hitbox.
healers. Bait to the healers. Tanks close. Everyone else get away. Range on your markers. Everyone else in.
I'll take it.
There are people.
And then.
Yeah,
yes,
they were
so
fully out.
And that would be melee.
yeah, yep. And then melee will be in the end.
This is
So
a fun
basically-
fight for casters.
The best way to understand that mechanic is if it is narrowing and purple to start, people will be on their markers as they are taking their bait. So if it is narrowing purple or widening pink, those are the 2 possibilities that we will call cursed. If one of those 2 things happens and it's cursed, like I said, cursed means if you are taking a bait, you are taking it on your marker. If you are not actively taking a bait, you either need to be under the boss or far enough away that it's not going to jump to you. You need to either be past your markers outside when we go out or under the boss when it's in. Because all the baits will be happening on their markers. So that's kind of what cursed is. If it's regular, it's kind of just simple enough. It's an in plus... If it's a regular thing, so in this case, a widening plus a purple or a narrowing plus a pink, at that point, you can just stay on your markers unless you take your bait. So baits are either going to be on markers or off markers, and that's kind of how those are going to get called. But let's just run it again and see what we can do. Like I said, do a couple and then we'll take a quick 5.
Oh fuck! What did I do?
I saw that shirt.
I didn't know what I clicked.
You clicked the
Wow.
shirt.
Return to the ring.
Someone's asking me for shit. Resources.
Wait, did you say that's racist?
No, someone's asked me for resources.
I'm hearing shit.
One needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's crazy. A wickedly defiant
Front half.
I'm so fast. Yippee.
In, back half. Supports need to be baiting. Supports in. Supports in.
Oh shit.
Okay, we got an arrowing in, so it's a regular pattern. You'll be on your markers unless you're baiting. On your markers unless you're baiting. Tanks will be going first. So everyone on your markers except tanks. Healers out.
Damn it.
and then
And then we got melee in,
Oh, melee.
and then we got ranged out.
Oops.
Still think that.
So for that, everyone would have been out on the back half of their marker unless they were the ones baiting.
No, you would have been in to start.
And on the middle of the marker, slightly offset out.
There is no limit.
Slightly towards the inside to start, and then yeah. Okay, so just watch this. Yeah, and then you'll move after it.
Gathering enough, but to what end?
2-4. Okay, so this would be pairs at 4.
They're back on their feet. What?
Yeah, things are happening.
Bye, Shira.
I got her real
I saw that, Icarus. Mad disrespect.
No, I don't want to be in charge.
That's gonna kill us. But yeah, we can take a quick 5 there, and people can look at toolboxes and whatnot. To answer your question, Ruby, so like I said, the dodges will either be on marker or off marker, and what you're looking for is her cast name at the start.
When
so
you say off,
so
is-
Okay,
this what-
you're too short. You're up here by 3 on the outer tile. You're up here by 3 on the outer tile.
I'm surprised he's a 2. How did it not hit him more than 2? There's 3
I
shots.
don't know. He was a too short.
He's the only one alive. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so to explain that, Ruby, basically when I say on marker, off marker, let me move 3. That'll probably be the easiest way to explain this. So say this 3 was in its position, or say it was your 4, as a good example. If this was your 4, what's going to happen is she's going to cast widening or narrowing, right? The witch hunt will have one of those 2 words in the front of it. If it's narrowing, it means we are starting with a dynamo and then going dynamo, chariot, dynamo, chariot. So we're starting with an in, then going out, then in, then out. If it's widening, it means we're starting out, then in, then out, then in. So whatever she does the first time, she just alternates them. She does it 4 times. When I say on your marker, say it was an instance where it was a pink. So it was an inside bait plus a narrowing. Everyone is going to be dodging on their markers. What that's going to mean is if it was a narrowing first, you would be standing on the inside part of your marker. So say this was your 4, you would be on this part, so towards the center of the room, because the in's happening. As soon as the in goes off, you walk to the back of your marker, staying on your marker. Out goes off, you walk back in goes off, get the hell out, because now it's your bait.
got it.
So that's how a normal on marker dodge works. The other possibility is a cursed pattern. A cursed pattern being basically an on marker bait. So let's just say it was an in this case. If it was an in first, meaning the healers are baiting first, your movements would look like this. You're inside, you're under the box. You're under the box. As soon as that dynamo goes off, you got to go past your marker to the outside because someone's baiting on their marker. Third one comes up, now it's your marker bait, so you're on your marker, everyone else is under the boss. Fourth one, getting away. So, either the pattern's going to be cursed or it's not. If it's cursed, all the baits happen on their corresponding markers, and everyone else needs to never be on their marker unless they are taking a jump. If it's not cursed, then you stay on your marker the entire time, except when you're baiting your jump. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's in general what's happening, and then the order is getting dictated based on the color under her. So obviously, she starts, she'll show purple and pink, but they'll always alternate. So it's always going to go a far, then a close, or a close, then a far. And she does it twice. So whenever the healers go, whether they go first or second, you'll always go 2 after them. Because the tanks will go after the healers, or the melee will go after the healers, depending on the order we're going.
Okay.
So that's
Wait,
kind of what you're looking. What?
Did you say melee after healers?
Yes. Because if it was a tanks baiting first, it would go tanks, then healers, then melee.
Oh, I hear you. Sorry, I got confused.
Or if the healers were going first, then it would go healers, tanks, range. Yeah. The melee or the tanks are always going
I don't know
after
why
the
I was
healers.
thinking the healers would go, then the melee, then I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, but now I hear you.
Yep. Yeah, it just depends on where we are within the roll. So, yeah, so that's kind of how that will look. Like I said, so it's either going to be an on-marker dodge or an off-marker dodge. So just listen for that to know exactly kind of what you're doing. And that's just going to direct everybody as to how they resolve, and then I'm just going to call who is baiting in each particular thing. Just know the possibilities of what's going to happen, and if you know it's an on versus an off, it'll start to become kind of second nature as to what you're seeing. But, yeah, so. Like I said, we'll take a quick 5 so people can grab a drink, do what they need to do, and look at toolboxes, all that other stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we have the picture for that dodge, and I'll start pulling some stuff out of Pace Spin.
I assume this Witch House pace spin I'm following. It just looks so much different than what you guys are saying.
Which one are you looking at?
There's a brain dead one that is a lot different than what you're explaining, Ash.
Is it this one? Because I've been looking at this one.
What the fuck is that?
That's widening out.
This must be. I don't even know what this is.
Okay, so this was what Risky linked a long time ago.
It's just the way they have
They
it.
changed how the raid plan looks, but it's the same exact way that he explained it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Just have
see
to
what
do
it's
it.
doing. I see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, just the way they presented this is
it looks
very
really confusing.
odd. Like, they make this look way harder to understand than it was
Where
before.
the fuck is the other one?
Gone into oblivion.
Right? What's the brain dead way of doing this? Now I'm genuinely curious.
I don't know. Box fucking was explaining it and it was beyond me.
Like, I'm just curious what like, this is kind of brain dead by itself. That's why I'm a little confused what
It's
they
like
could...
less movement or some shit. I don't. Is this the same? They changed the whole toolbox. I hate it. Why'd
Wait,
they
is
do
it the
this?
one that says, like, uptime brain dead?
It-
Oh, no, that's... Never mind, that's something different. That's the tank lasers.
They actually changed the whole toolbox. The other one was way better.
You're saying for Witch Hunt? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's linked in the actual full thing.
It's real bad. I don't know. Like, at that point, it almost feels like they're fucking gatekeeping because they're trying to make it look harder than it is. The best thing I can say, if you're looking for a really good way of understanding it, if it's not looking clear, Renan's video is really good at explaining it. Personal opinion, I think he does a nice job of explaining kind of what's happening there. Like, I'm just confused how... Like, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of lost uptime if it's cursed, but... Genuinely curious how you would... How it's less movement, per se, if that makes sense.
I gotta go look. Box posted. Oh, that's the sunrise. Here, this is whatever the fuck it is. You understand what it's saying?
I think so. I'm just trying to think through how this works. Oh. Okay. Yeah, if you have to run, you have to run. I mean, that just happens. Not much that can be done about that. I'm just trying to think through. No, you're okay. Can't control family stuff popping up. Sometimes it just happens. Wait a second. Each doll's in this bait spot for each set. Oh, I see what it's doing. I think I see what it's doing. All good, Sumi. Hope it's okay. Hope everything is okay.
What it's trying to do is it trying to pre-position
Let you ignore the
tanks
colors.
and the healers to, like, regardless of if it's narrowing or widening and pink or blue, it resolves it with the roll first. So like,
Right, so it's always going to bait, regardless of what's happening. Because if it's close, if it's a dynamo first, if it's close, it's always going to throw at the tanks. If it's far, it's always going to throw at the healers because they're always the furthest and closest in.
Yeah.
And if it's a chariot, it's doing the same deal because the tanks are always closer than the melees, and the healers are always further out than everybody else.
Are we ending early today?
Sumi had an emergency. She just had
we are,
to
right?
Yeah, so we'll have to end early there. But yeah, so I'm just trying to see what's happening.